Hello everybody, my name is Archer and welcome to a game called Dead Man's Mine. This is a supposedly top-down Hotline Miami type roguelike, like survival horror thing. So we're gonna give this a shot. It immediately boots to this. I haven't done a run before, but I guess maybe the dev did for the packaged version, I'm not sure. But anyway, howdy partner. I ain't ever setting foot in Dead Man's Mine again. Since Steely McClure... Oh my god. Steely McClure dug up that cursed thing the miners have turned into godforsaken monsters. Not to mention the other weird infestations. Just ain't no safe down there no more. I can't read today. Fuck. But if you think you could deal with whatever's down there, well, good luck to you. The town of Dead Man's Gulch will be mighty grateful. Conserve ammo as you strategically descend into the depths of Dead Man's Mine, take out monsters, and collect vital resources as you go. I guess let's just go into it. Ooh. Player always looks towards cursor, left click to melee, oh wait, hold on. Right click to aim. Left click to fire within the accuracy cone. Interesting. E to pick up things. Doesn't tell you that though. Auto pistol. I guess the game wants me to fire, so yeah, there we go. Reloads are slow, but I don't have to worry about ammo conservation like mag conservation. Mouse or scroll wheel to get through these. Okay. I hope the pistol doesn't end up doing less damage than the auto pistol. Oh shit. Hi. Probably could have meleeed him, but... Oh! I kind of dig the concept. I think the art definitely needs a pass. I mean, this is a game... I'm not expecting a ton out of this, obviously, but I really like the concept so far. Like, I imagine this would work really well as like a little survival horror thing, assuming like the sounds are in place and the UI was changed, like art style maybe swapped up a little bit. You could totally do like a cowboy survival horror thing. What if Chambers will have any survival horror elements now that I mentioned that? Probably not, but... What's this? Door? Door. Okay. That's what doors look like. One thing I also kind of find myself wishing worked is that, I kind of wish, if there were more tiles, it was a bit bigger, closer to like a dungeon. I think, making everything be revealed in your line of sight would be good, as opposed to just kind of you enter a room and things around you reveal themselves. There we go. Different ammo pulls for the auto pistol and the pistol. Okay. I figured they'd be similar. Pistol ammo. You could probably be super efficient with your melee weapon if you really wanted to, but... there it is. Oh no! Yeah, I think this is only really held back by its, its aesthetic choices. Because if you, like, slowed down the player character, added some footsteps and maybe some, ambient noises to things, just like a... as you're walking around through here, aside from the slight hum, that'd be perfect. I like the feature that when you stand still, your aim is perfect. Not sure how I feel about enemies being in crates, but I guess it works for a quick jump, but... You watch it. I'm talking all this shit about the aesthetic, but then you watch a giant, like, flying skull is gonna fly out from off screen. It's gonna absolutely, like, scare the shit out of me. Let's go here first. Is there an end to this? I don't actually... There is some sort of end to this, so maybe... I guess we'll see. I don't know how long this is going to be, frankly. I just saw the... I shouldn't say store page, the itch.io page, and figured this would be like a good thing to explore, you know what I mean? I mean, the whole point of the exploration series is so we could look at cool games that we wouldn't normally see. No matter how far along in dev they are, or what the dev is done for them. And I think this is cool. I really like this premise. I just, I guess the survival horror elements, I was expecting actual horror for once, and, instead we got, like, a light horror. You know what I mean? Where the elements are there, but the aesthetic isn't to be spooky. Which, I guess I should be thankful for. It means I'm not gonna get jump scared by demons, but... Also, one thing, I don't know if the dev sees this, but if you want to make it a bit more tight in terms of ammo management, nerf the melee. Nerf the melee into the ground. The fact that you could just do that and be okay. Like, I honestly don't even really need the pistol. Just nerf it a tiny bit, like it's swing speed. Like, you have to, like, instead of just... You know what I mean? Anyway. I don't know why I tend to give... Ew, look at that. Ew, oh. First missed shot, but, I don't know why I tend to give feedback like the dev's gonna see this. Because, in all likelihood, he probably won't. I occasionally get devs who are willing to listen or, find the video, but I guess we'll see. Yeah. Hello, spider. Can you... It's weird, but I'm kind of almost getting Barony vibes from this. I don't know how to describe that properly, but, you know, kind of feels like Barony vibes. Just a bit. I see you. Oh my god, this thing just... Okay, pistol for life. Oh, great. Thanks. Not going through there. I know the page mentions there's different weapons. I'm hoping we can get, like, a shotgun or something, because, channel lore. I really like shotguns in any game. Of the games I've helped playtest that are, well, FPS games, or that I'll have some sort of creative feedback on, every game needs a good shotgun. It's like my founding philosophy. If I ever make an RPG game, again, at least, I'd need to throw a shotgun in there. Like, shotguns are just amazing. Oh, no, it's you. I need to keep distance. There we go. I think another thing that could help this out is, like, a dynamic view plane, so where you, like Hotline Miami, where if you move your mouse, it'll shift your camera slightly in that direction, so it feels a bit more... dynamic. I mean, hence dynamic viewplane. I don't know what the official terminology is for it, but I hope that makes sense. Oh, well, you're just a lad. Oh, there's nothing here. Great. Oh. Damn spiders. Cool. Trying to keep distance. Ah, come on. Yeah, I mean, not a lot to talk about. So far, I think it feels, concept-wise, it feels really good. It's just missing execution that would definitely keep it as like a, holy shit, this is amazing. Because I don't think I've ever seen a game try survival horror from like a top-down perspective. There we go. Just gotta start putting a bullet in those as needed. Yeah, I see you. There we go. Those spiders. I am not a fan of those spiders, that's for sure. They're very annoying. I think that it's because that you have very minimal time to actually react to the spiders like you do everything else. Like, now that I learned this guy has a dash, I know to, like, kite him back and make space to actually take him down with my ranged weapon. But with the spiders, it's just, ha-ha! Quick reflexes or something. Like, you need to already be holding the button back to be able to, deal with them effectively, I think. Oh. Well. Guess we know that's an area. Demon? See, like, come on. There we go. I'm liking ammo distribution is pretty plentiful for survival horror, I think. Maybe it's because I'm over-relying on the knife automatically, but it's really... We have plenty of ammo. I don't feel like I'm in any danger of running out immediately, unless I start absolutely just spamming at things. I wonder if those guys... Maybe giving those guys some sort of lunge attack would work, too. Like a stab or something, or like a claw. Oh, there's one of those. There we go. Oh, I saw you barely. Barely in the, at the edge of the, light. Oh, come on! It's the ones in barrels. Okay, don't put them in barrels, I think. It'd make a cool gotcha if they didn't immediately try to kill you. Oh. You know what? Ah. I'm so boned. Okay, no, there we go. We're good. We just got the shotgun. Come on. Oh, this thing's accuracy is abysmal. What is this? Give me a health snurgle. Please. I guess maybe I could... That just feels like a waste. I think it feels like a waste because if I use some bullets to kill a barrel and then a spider pops out, it's just... I don't know. I guess maybe the design is telling me, hey, I shouldn't be using my knife to kill every barrel, but again, wasting bullets on a barrel feels absolutely stupid in a situation like this. But now that I'm doing it, I'm convinced that that's the intended design. Nothing over here either. Shotgun's cool. Double barrel shotgun is always a classic. Any form of double barrel, that is. Let's... Yeah, nothing there. I wonder if it... I was gonna try the auto pistol on a barrel, but... Oh, come on. There we go. I want to keep going. Shotgun shells, that's nice and all, but... There we go. That's a use case for the shotgun outright. It's just cleaning a room. Clean the room first. Ah! If I hadn't guessed that there was a spider in there, we probably would have been boned. You're not that big of a deal. Feels like he's taking more hits to go down, but... Okay. Shotgun will protect us. Shotgun will protect us. I'm just gonna... Oh, perfect. Okay, there we go. We're not in dire straits anymore. I'm glad this game didn't do the cliche heartbeat noise thing. Because that, I don't know, I guess it's fitting, but it's just kind of... Everybody does it now, you know what I mean? How close to... Okay, so that's as close as this gets. I do like that as the game goes on, I'm being forced to play a bit slower. Like, I was at first going faster just because I was confident, but now, as things are happening, I'm slowing down a bit. Just get this guy with the pistol. Perfect. Yeah, I genuinely think this one is just a case of, like, sound issue. Because if the sounds were a bit punchier and everything a bit slower, like, that shotgun should feel beefy, you know what I mean? Even if it's using the pixel cartoon, not, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, the, 8-bit aesthetic, the simple noises, give the shotgun some beef. Unless there's, like, a weapon stronger than this, this is our definitive kill thing in close range button. So... Make it beefy, you know what I mean? Oh, where do we go from here? Already went this way. Is there something I missed? One of these. Are these shootable? No. Kind of wish there was a map. Ooh, maybe respawning enemies. Respawning enemies, not necessarily respawning as in, like, the same guys in the same location, but, like, just a crawler or one of the slow lads behind you would be, fitting, I think, occasionally, because, I could just kind of backtrack freely. There's nothing here that's going to obliterate me. Is this the end of the mine? We're supposed to get to the, end of the mine. Let me double check that this is actually, destructible environment, apparently. Also, this was done for a prototype. This is a prototype, so as a prototype, I think it's pretty good. I think it definitely needs a shift in aesthetic design, I think? Is that the term for it? Where that's all that's really holding it back from being a true horror experience. Because obviously, I'm not deluded enough to say that this is immediately ready to go, but as a prototype, the concept is here. It just needs to be changed and expanded on and worked on, and I think it could be something really cool. Imagine a, well, roguelike survival horror, obviously, but a roguelite. But, maybe with some specific level bits that are handcrafted for interesting dungeon bits, and, some better enemies, maybe some that play with terrain. Like, imagine if I was walking around right here and there was one that hides in the shadows and then pops out like a rah, you know what I mean? Or maybe something that fakes being a block or something to that effect, if that makes sense. Like, there's such a cool concept here you could do, like, you could experiment with. Like, for example, maybe this also affects your light. So if they experiment with light in the future, you could totally have it cast into the distance, like tying that back to what I said about view distance. And being tied to where your character's looking with a slight radius around you just for being walkable. Like, imagine that, where suddenly you're forced to carefully peer around and slow down. Maybe different movement speeds, so you could slow down or, you know, speed up, and it affects your movement similar to something like intravenous. Like, it all depends on how serious the concept wants to be. Also, apparently this is supposed to be destructible. I have no idea. Yeah, no idea. I think we're just at the end. Unless I'm a goober, and, I mean, granted, I'm recording at 3 in the morning, so... Sorry to pull the curtain back a little bit, but, no, there we go. Okay, it was just me being a goober. I was gonna say it's 3 in the morning. I could have missed a text box, but I didn't think I did. But yeah, I really like the concept. I really like the idea. And I think as a prototype, it definitely shows off a lot of potential. I can only hope that the dev and or devs live up to that potential, you know? There's that door. Ah, I expected more. Hello. We'll save that. We can come back for that. Oh, you cheeky bastard. Ooh, maybe instead of nerfing the knife attack speed, you could make it a stamina system where you can only knife after, like, you can keep knifing, but it's slower the longer you do it. So it first starts off, like, and then just kind of makes the knife more dangerous to use in, you know, rapid burst. Or, well, it's safer in rapid bursts, but more dangerous in continuous use like I've been doing. Shotgun, my fucking beloved. God damn. Pistol ammo. Ah, come on. I find it cute that you reload both barrels like that. I think that's adorable. Apparently there's 4 unique weapons, so we're missing... I just glanced at the itch.io page. We are missing 1 weapon from our arsenal. Oh, come on. There we go. No more shotgun usage unless we need to. I'm really in love with the idea of the knife actually being fast at first and then slows down the more you use it, because that would definitely help with the whole survival horror thing. Nah, nothing. I don't know, it's just there's such, viewer, I hope I'm not just gushing. I know most of my videos are impressions and, armchair game dev, I'll call it, but I hope I can at least impress upon you guys that there's just so much potential here. I love gushing about games, and I really wish there was a way I could find a format for that where I could just gush about things without being a broken record. Because there's just so much potential here. It's I know there's a lot of people who get dissuaded with the current state of the industry and current state of how everything's going with the games, but it's always a breath of fresh air to play things like this and projects like this, because they always give you some cool concept that you're surprised nobody thought of before, but now you have so many ideas for how you could take it in a different direction that it just kind of, I find some sort of, like, entertainment in that, and just, oh shit, there's so many ideas we could do with this, and I want to see it do them. Anyway. Oh, there's another spider. Nothing in here. Kind of wish there was a little texture differentiation here, because it's just kind of getting a little samey. But again, prototype, so I'm not going to be too anal about things. I'm hoping we can, oh, come on. You know what? Fine. I'm hoping we can see at least the fourth weapon before I stop. I'm assuming this doesn't have an ending yet. It'd be weird if this already had an ending as a prototype, but... Ammo? Ooh. Come on. Is that a revolver? That better be a revolver. Yeah! Magnum! Big gun. Okay, I'm cool with this. So far, if one weapon didn't have to exist, like if I'd cut the arsenal down, it would probably be the auto pistol. This thing feels kind of... Your base pistol already does a decent amount of damage. Here, you know what? We'll try the Magnum just for the sake of it. It's okay. Your base pistol already does a lot. I mean... Yeah, I don't really know why I'd use the auto pistol, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I could see pistol, shotgun, and then, like, a lever gat as your main. Like, reskin the Magnum as, like, a lever gat. Ooh! Oh, yeah, like a Martini Henry or something. Or not Martini Henry. What am I thinking of? The, I'm forgetting the terminology for it, but the, it's like a specific Smith & Wesson rifle. You can totally reskin the Magnum as that, and then that's your big gun. That is your BFG. That is the, I need this thing to not alive. The pistol could be a 6-shooter, standard, medium to high damage weapon. The shotgun could be close range, high damage, and then you just get long death. And, you know, I don't think you need the auto pistol, because it's... See what I mean? It's like, kind of... doesn't really fit in with the weapon design, in my opinion, at least. Also, let me load that. Load that. I guess that's... maybe it's niche. It kills spiders. Kinda works if you're slow strafing. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just my lack of using it that I'm just kind of like, eh. I just think that slot could be filled with something that isn't an auto pistol, you know what I mean? I hope the dev finds this. I hope at least this off-the-cuff feedback is at least somewhat helpful for just... I've heard a lot of devs say when they find videos, it's just like, it's interesting to see somebody playing their game and what they think and what they do. So I hope in some aspect this is at least helpful. But... anyway. Okay, giving us a ton of ammo here. Are we gonna reach the end? I got a Magnum, I'm ready to go. Sick of you demons. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna throw at me? Another zombie man? I ain't afraid of no demons. I got a 44 Magnum. I'm glad I switched the knife there. Also, there's one right there, I think. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's just kind of, I don't know. I think the weapons could definitely use obvious tuning, but I think, like, limiting your arsenal, and if they go with a roguelike, so here's my two options here, as a armchair design. they take this in the survival horror and do an entire, like, not roguelike. They just do, like, an adventure game survival horror with puzzles and shit like that. That would be fantastic. If they go with the roguelike element, I think as a roguelike, this would fail. Where... Because the level design isn't interesting enough. You need more things here. But on top of that, maybe... I guess I could say customizable weapons is, like, the cheap out. But it kind of just hit me while we were playing right now that this is supposed to be a roguelike, and it doesn't feel like it at all. It doesn't have the spirit of one, if that makes sense. Where it'd just be better off as something that isn't a roguelike. I'm noticing enemies have, like, detection ranges. Like, some of them will stealth around. Because of the view distance, it doesn't really matter too much. There's no indication on what I'm doing. I don't know. I know I'm bouncing off the wall here, but, I guess if they could either take it, and I'd prefer if they went in, like, a slower survival horror top-down thing with the cowboy aesthetic in the mind, and then you could go into, like, you don't have to get eldritch with it, but you could definitely do some good old-fashioned blood demons, you know? But with the roguelike, it's just... I don't know why... Is it roguelike in the regards that you don't have... You can start a new run and just pick it up and there you go, it's different? Because I'm not really getting any roguelike elements from this prototype, if that makes sense. I'm getting some of the ambience, I'm getting some of the elements, but I'm not really getting that whole roguelike essence, I guess. Anyway, I guess tying it back, that one conversation really quickly, tying it back to one thing they could do if they do go roguelike is weapon customization with specific ideas. Like, not necessarily plus 12 Sprinko Binko on your gun, but more like being able to see a little bit farther, being able to load more, maybe tossing mags at enemies to stun them in, for the auto pistol's case, or the Magnum gets a speed load and you can see it like twirl while you speed load it or something like that, you know? Things like that that would give it a bit more life is what it would need to do something like this. But yeah, I mean, I hope for you viewers that this is at least somewhat enjoyable, and that the dev, if they see this, gets something out of this, because it is a prototype. It's meant to be talked about, and I don't necessarily want to say criticized, but just discussed. It's the better way of saying it. The constructive criticism. There we go. Because I like this. I think it's fine. I think this is a solid concept. I just hope that they do more with this. You could even play with the idea that enemies, you know, they're supposed to be like dark forces and shit, right? You could play with enemies being, like, as you go further down, they get more and more otherworldly. And again, not necessarily eldritch, but more like, you know, blood demons. Like, there's like a blood golem and shit. You could play with the very earth trying to kill you. Like, imagine haunted golems made of blood, or pulsing with that weird blood tentacle thing that are trying to come after you. While at the top, it's just mutated spiders and, I guess, zombie miners? Like these guys? You know, I think that'd be cool. And there we go. We'll go to... If I don't end up finding an exit soon, we'll probably go to, like, 250 and then stop there. Because I honestly don't, I don't think the game really needs to go on this long. At least for a prototype, I kind of got the gist, you know what I mean? Let's see. I guess I might as well burn through all my ammo. I'm carrying a ton of ammo. The ammo balance, if they keep it as is, needs to be tweaked, but... Ow. Can I get to the end? I would like to see the ending. Ooh, that's something cool I like, where I got stuck in a reload loop there, and I couldn't actually, kill the enemy, but, like... More intricate reloads would also probably help. Like, for the... Okay, here's something weird. Shotgun loads 2 barrels like that, right? Yet the Magnum and the revolver, well, the Magnum, it loads all of them at once. What if you made the Magnum a really slow reload? You know what I mean? Maybe that could be a niche for the auto pistol. High capacity, high fire rate, reloads quick, but it's garbage damage. Pistol's the intermediary. Shotgun is, well, shotgun. And then the Magnum is the slowest loading that, you know, hits like a truck. Oh, I think that's the Crimstol. Oh, we win. There we go. We hit the ending. Continue. Yeah, that was... Well, as you can see, I'm the best Dead Man's Mind player that's ever existed, son. I just want you guys to know, you viewers, that I'm the best. You can't beat me. But, yeah. Overall, I like this. I hope the game design comments were... If you find this, I hope they were at least somewhat interesting, if not a little off the wall. Do keep in mind that as I'm recording, it's all stream of consciousness, so if some of this is irrelevant, you know, you'll listen to it, and that contradicts what he said 20 minutes ago. Yeah, because it's stream of consciousness. But generally speaking... You have a really strong concept here that can be taken in a multiple of different directions, and it all depends on what part you want to focus on, I think. I like the weapons in concepts. I like a lot of the concept stuff. It's just it needs a bit more of a direction for where it wants to go. Does it want to be a survival, slower-paced horror experience, or does it want to be a survival light, roguelike experience? You know what I mean? But anyway, my name is Archer. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't. Subscribe if you want to see more. Some videos come out occasionally. Maybe I'll get to edited things eventually if I can force myself to 3D print them. And I will see you next time. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully this was fun. I don't know what to say here.